everybody, I'm Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and welcome back to the final episode of our Tactical Masterclass with Chelsea. Now, before you go saying, oh no, I don't want to, I want to see more of this and all that stuff, like I did in last year's Tactical Masterclass, I actually got comments saying he wanted it to continue. The person said, I'm going to continue this with a Journeyman after this. So, third season of Chelsea is the end of Chelsea reign. I won't be destroying them any further. And from that point on, it'll be a Journeyman where we take the first club that offers us the job. If it's a job offer from two clubs at the same time, we'll probably just skip ahead and we'll probably, if it's from two clubs at the same time, we'll randomise it and go to the randomised picked choice. So yeah, you can expect a Journeyman which will then turn into Road to Glory before we leave once we won something of major importance, and then we'll go Journeyman, hop in the game in the top 5 leagues in Europe. But yeah, if you're excited about what we can do with Chelsea in League 1, basically if you're a Millwall fan or any rival side, or you just don't like Chelsea, then you'll be happy. If you're a Chelsea fan, best to switch it off because this ain't gonna be pretty. Yeah, if you have been enjoying this series so far and you want to help support the channel, you can by liking the video. You can also comment as well, saying algorithm alters or some other funny comment or something like that, or even a nasty comment saying, why are you hurting Chelsea, you hurt my feelings. Because yeah, any comments worthwhile really for a small channel like mine, because it counts as engagement. But yeah, if you can also subscribe to the channel if you're one of those people that hasn't already subscribed, because you get good content. Good content from FM24 from now until the end of the FM24 cycle, where it will then go, of course, to FM25, where I'll be very excited for the women's game in that game, to be honest. I'm a big fan of the women's football. But yeah, you can also hit the bell as well for mobile notifications so you never miss an upload. But yeah, here we are, Nit Wit, and the North Korean Dunderhead once again. 1% win rate, 1% draw percentage, 97% loss. I don't know how that works, because that's 99%, but there's no 100%. Okay, game. I don't get that one bit, do you? That's so stupid. But yeah, we've only got a win percentage of 1% and a minus 666 goal difference. Get your crosses in out, because I might be the devil, or Nit Wit might be the devil. You never know. He probably is if you're a Chelsea fan. And last year, if you're an Arsenal fan, he definitely was. But yeah, we have the entirety of the League 1 Season 3 with Chelsea. So last year was the championship years, or the championship year, where we got in administration twice. Go watch it if you haven't seen it, because it was quite weird how it happened. We got into administration twice, and then of course got relegated with only a draw to our name. Much worse than the Premier League time, where we got a win to our name somehow against Fulham. Yeah, the draw, if you want to know, was against Bolton. But yeah, we've got upcoming, we've got the FIFA Club World Cup Group D. So I expect us to get quite trounced, in all honesty. But we'll skip ahead, probably to the end of the transfer window, and see where we are in the league. I expect to be bottom. So yeah, early season games. If we just go to the Club World Cup, we lost 11-0 to Atlético Nacional. We lost 10-2 to Chivas, or Club Deportivo Guadalajara, and we lost 14-0 to Barcelona. I expected Barcelona to be a much more heavy defeat than that, but for some reason we were, I know, not good, but decent for a team like Chelsea with this tactic, which I'll show you the tactic in a second. I forgot to completely show it. Yeah, we also lost every single game in the pre-season. We lost 11-1 to Wigan, 2-0 to Leeds in the FA Cup first round. That's quite a decent result for us. 11-0 to Bradford, 3-0 to Portsmouth, another good decent result. Stockport we lost 9-0, and Lincoln we lost 7-0. So we're literally not scoring any goals. But yeah, the tactic. This is the FM24's worst tactic version 003. So this time we have four and people in the left hand side, 4 people on the right hand side, and 2 midfielders on support or automatic, because we're very defensive. It's technically defend. We also have a goalkeeper on defend. If you want to download the tactics somehow, because you wanna really have a go at ruining your most hated team, that is what it looks like. It's pink, blue, and green, and it has number 03. Next to it, number 2 had pink and light blue, 002, and number 1 was just blue with 001, but a bit smaller. As you can tell, I have actually passed through this season. I'm going on to the 4th season, where we are starting to use community-made tactics. So yeah, transfers. The people that have left is quite a lot before the start of the season, so we'll go quickly through that. A load of players left alone. Levy Colwell left at Everton. Zach Sturge, who was a youngster, is left to Stoke. Ryan Altnoy, release clause was met of 10 million, and he went to Nantes. We of course signed for 100 million last year. We also signed Shahid Manesh. He's gone to Fulad in Iran for 6 million. Carlos Baliba went to Strasbourg for 10 million. I think that was his release clause as well. Carl Jacob Hine went to Birmingham. Vincent Goff went to Wickham. Marcel Lewis went to Gillingham. Michael Laffey went to Cardiff. And Marshall Washington went to Hull. So the people that joined though, only one at the start of the season. That was Wellity Lucky, who we actually signed on a free transfer from Liverpool. He also looks quite decent. Mind you, he is National League and League One standard, so it shows how far down Chelsea have gone. In terms of the people that were released, Diego Costa retired. A load of other players left. Amari Hutchinson, such as Ted Kurd, who, if you watch Hashtag, you'll know all about him. He's also the England under 17s and under 18s and under 19s goalkeeper, so he's quite a high rated youngster. He went on a free, and a load of other players as well who just won't make it at Chelsea because they got higher places to go than here. But yeah, transfers since then. Start of the season, we sold 40 million, brought in 140 million, brought in 44 million in transfers. First player that left was Mike Cooper. He went to Leeds, and then sold Sam Gallagher to Oxford. Then a load of players went on freeze because their contracts ran up. We also sold Paddy Ruddick Mapanzu to Tenerife. Lucas Bergstrom went to Strasbourg for 3.4 million. That was pre-arranged beforehand. When he went loaned out last year to Strasbourg, we had a clause that he was made sure to join them permanently, which he has. Yuto Iwasaki went to Al Hazam or Hazim in Saudi Arabia. I would have liked to have played him more, but not really. Adamiola Adebomi also left this time to Rivers United for £1 million in Nigeria, and that is crazy amount that Nigerian team has spent. David Washington also left to Sunderland. Alan Velasquez left to River. Christian Bielik left once his actually less than his release clause. We signed him for 30 million. His release clause was 100k, and we've sold him to Saudi Arabia Al Fahia for 95k. Bad transfers all around. Victor Barbara went to Genk. Dylan Smith went to Southampton. Chukwuemeka Mecca went to Atletico. Datre Fofana actually went for big money to Man U. So League One, Chelsea sold a player for 41.5 million. Callum Colony went to Al Weda. I don't know where they are. Saudi Arabia were expected, really. Idumbu Mazamba went to Antwerp. We also sold Ernest Numa to Antwerp as well. Harrison Murray Campbell went to my beloved Derby. And Kendrick Piaz, who is a key determined transfer at the start of the game, joined us, and we then immediately sold him for a loss to 9 million to Liga We also sold Connor Coventry to Crewe. The people that have joined, Joel Thompson joined on a free from Forest. Tavio Ciccarelli also joined us on a free from Maidenhead. Then of course Payers joined. That was real life, I think. He's actually joining in real life in 2025. But in this universe, we sold him immediately back to wherever it comes from, Colombia or Ecuador. Nathaniel Remion also joined us. Freddie Jeffries joined us from Blythe. Guillo Scuderi joined us on a free. Lewis Bell also joined us on a free. Tyrese Hall joined us from Southampton for 10 million, and that's when we were started to sell players. Jamari Lindsay also joined us for 10 million. Gethin Jones joined us for 3 million. Muslim Yusuf joined us on a free. Michael Bogle Campbell joined us on a free. From Cray. Is that Cray Valley Paper Mills or Cray Wanderers? Cray Wanderers. We also sold Costantino Favazzuli, or brought in Costantino Favazzuli and Cagliari for 3 million. Niall Ennis joined us for 650,000 from Blackburn. Then Jack Howland, Terrell Works, and Jack Nadin all joined us on frees. Now, if you're wondering where all this money has come from, I admit, just because I thought it wouldn't be really fun having a 90,000 transfer or 80,000 and 90,000 wage budget that next season, I upped it back to what we were currently spending, which was like 2.1 million or something. And yeah, we just then sold players. We were getting the money in properly, and then up the budget, down the wage budget, up the transfer budget, and yeah, we signed players because of that. So ignore the little cheat. It's just for the mind and enjoyment, because it's not like we haven't cheated before, because the way we've managed to stay Chelsea manager for so long is because I got come on sackable along. Otherwise we would have been sacked long ago. I've also said we also play Arsenal under 21 or 16 in the AFL Trophy Southern section. But yeah, we're currently last place, minus 40 goal difference. Current top side is Coventry and Portsmouth and Wicker, and two sides that are on bottom are us and Gillingham are still on 0 points alongside us. I probably won't last for long when we play them. More games have been played. Colchester we lost 5-1, QPR we lost 11-0. Wednesday we lost 3-0, we lost 13-1 to MK Dons, 7-1 to Mansfield, 7-0 to Stevenage in the EFL Trophy. We lost to Carlisle 5-0, Peterborough 9-0, Stevenage 4-1, Gillingham 6-0 and Coventry 12-0. That currently takes us to bottom of the table. Gillingham are still second worst team with 8 points, and the best team currently is still Coventry, Portsmouth and Peterborough, as more results have happened. So since the Coventry game, we played Chesterfield in the FA Cup first round, lost that 9-0. Played Blackpool, lost 8-1 in the league against them, 5-1 against Fleetwood, 16-0 against Leyton Orient in the EFL Trophy group stages in the southern section. Charlton we lost 8-0, Millwall we lost 8-1, Port Vale we lost 6-0, Walsall 7-0, Millwall 7-0, MK Dons 7-1, Wickham 5-0, and Mansfield we actually drew 1-1, and Peterborough we lost 9-0. That takes us to bottom of the table. Gillingham have only picked up points since last time, so they're still second worst team in League 1. Coventry are still top, Peterborough are second, Portsmouth are third. Transfers have happened game, so let's just go to them. So Malone Dwellity Lucky to Eastleigh. Zane Silcott Dewberry, who was played quite a lot, went to Forest for 2.6 million. We then sold Victorino to Amorebieta in Spain, I think. Yep, Spain. We also sold Royster to Versailles, Luis Flower to Rion, Mamadou Piera went to Burnley, Axel Gusson went to Epaniel, and Jed Steer went to Bromley for cheap. Darko Gyabe went to Valencia, and Joel Thompson went to Glentoran. People who joined: Kobe Hines League Cup weight came in from Biggleswade. Zane Zilcott came back on loan after we sold him to Forest. Finn Evans joined us from Kings Langley. Andrew Dazelle joined us on loan from QPR. Jake Beasley joined us on loan from Blackpool. Then we also signed Liam McCarran, Harry Boyes, Tashan Oakley Brooks, Naki Wells, David Ajiboye, Charlie Lanson, Mark Leonard, Gexon Alisogi, Jordan Gibson, Luke Gunter, Elias Grant, who has joined us on a free from Needle Market, Leandro Bacuna also joined us, Charlie Wilson joined us, Ibo Torre joined us, and Rafael Sereno joined us on a free from Fleetwood, and Dorian Freeman also joined us on a free. Yeah, a load of transfers because we had a load of money left. I gave a load of them wages, and so now we are actually overspending once again. Currently £225 million in debt, which I admit is probably because of my contract being £5.5 million per week. I am a rich boy. Yeah. But results in January were poor as expected. We lost to Carlisle 6-0. Also drew 3-3 against Stevenage away from home of all games, of all teams and all that, so that was good. We then lost 3-0 against Gillingham, which I'll take with this tactic. Bristol Rovers lost 10-0, Lincoln 11, Colchester 12-0, and QPR 9-0. We are still last place, 2 points this time. However, it doesn't look like we are going to get into a bankruptcy this year unless it goes terribly wrong towards the end of the year, so it looks like we're actually going to stay on positive points this time. Gillingham have got 12, Carlisle 26, MK Dons 26 as well, Stephen John 27, and they're basically the ones probably vying for relegation. Coventry look like they're going to be champions. Portsmouth, Peterborough and Bristol Rovers and Blackpool and Charlton and Bradford all look like they're aiming for promotion as well. We've actually only played in the February matches since last time, which was a 10-1 loss against Sheffield Wednesday, a 4-2 loss against Coventry, 9-0 loss against Blackpool, and 5-0 loss against Fleetwood. And Chelsea fans, you don't want to hear it, we're relegated again. 2 points this time with the relegation, and yeah, more points than I expected. This tactics will seem much better than last year's tactics with Arsenal, so yeah, that's quite good. Results towards the end of the season: we lost 16-0 against Wickham, 7-0 against Bradford, 5-0 against Wigan, 5-0 as well against Stockport, 6-0 loss against Portsmouth, 7 against Port Vale, 7-2 against Bristol Rovers, 8-1 against Charlton, and a 9-0 loss against Walsall. That takes us into League One. Coventry, Peterborough and Bristol Rovers got promoted. Coventry actually being so good they smashed the record for most points in the League One season, as you can see by there. MK Dons, Stevenage, Gillingham and of course Chelsea all got relegated. Carlisle were the ones that actually survived out of those 4 other teams that were trying to not get relegated. In terms of a quick derby check, they were currently, I don't know, they were in the Championship after promoted last year from the playoffs. Yeah, they got relegated. Mark Robbins is still the manager. Why has he not been sacked? Oh boy, that is a poor run of form. That. Why wasn't he sacked at that point? Sure, he came back around a bit, but not enough. The damage was already done, and Derby are in League One next season, which I do not like to see as a Derby fan. In terms of who won the Premier League, it's given, it's Man City again. Actually got one more game in hand. Hopefully Luton don't get relegated this time. but it looks like they might. But yeah, we've got the season review to do. Yeah, signing of the season was probably Luca Gunter, who we signed as our main goalkeeper. Once we sold our other two goalkeepers, Stir and Steer, to all the teams. And yeah, we sold loads of players joined, all that stuff. As this is glitched out quite a lot. Is everything okay, game? There we go. But yeah, loans out a few. Season results is an F on the rating from board. It's actually a C on the FA Cup. Carabao Cup's a C. Papa John's is also a C, which is a surprise. Match to remember was the 3-3 draw against Stevenage. We had a bigger spin because we didn't win all season, and the goal of the season was Beasley's goal against Coventry in a 4-2 loss against Coventry. We're currently gone down all the way down to 2.5 star rep now, which is a lot lower than what Arsenal did. Arsenal, I think we got them relegated and they were still a 3.5 to League 2 and they were still a 3.5 star. So I actually downed it to 2 star, 2.5 star. But yeah, it looks like losing reps fixed in this game. Sponsorship's gone down, broadcast revenue's gone down, corporate and hospitality's gone down. But fun fact, competition prize money and match day commercial and retail's actually gone up, surprisingly. Merchandise, we only got 1.79 million this time, 16,000 shirts sold. This was how I lined up. Jed steering goal, he's not off with us of course. Lindsay and Jones as the right backs, Maxwell and Silpic Dubry as the wing backs, Favazzuli and Williams as the midfielders, with Gabby and Howell in the midfield or centre, and Goddard and Ennis as the two wingers. In terms of fans player of the season, it was Jamari Lindsay. Young player of the season was Luca Gunter. Signing of the season, Luca Gunter. Goal of the season, Jake Beasley. Top goal scorer is Neil Ennis with 5. Most assists, James Maxwell with 3. Highest average rating, Tyrese Hall 6.5. Most passes completed per 9 minutes, 5.53 for Jamari Lindsay. Most player of match awards in the season was actually Jed Steer with 1. I think that was when we drew or something, I do not know. But yeah, no competition awards obviously. Yeah, that is that. If you're wondering what's going to happen next episode, I will be skipping ahead to when we leave Chelsea, and then we'll be skipping ahead to when we get the next club, and doing the season review thing, right, style thing there. Try and get them from wherever they are in either one of the top 5 leagues in Europe or the top 5 countries in Europe, I should say. Wherever they are in the league system, take them all the way to the top of that country. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, it does help the channel out immensely. And you can also comment like Algorithm Ultras or something else random, anything that takes your fancy, just comment it, because it helps with the engagement, helps with the channel boosting, makes this viewable for more people, which makes me happy. And you can also subscribe to the channel if you're not already. You get good FN24 content like this. You also get a Journeyman Saving Manager Legends, as well as this Tactical Masterclass. Yeah, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for signing out. Bye everybody.